Chief Commercial Officer of the mighty South Sydney Rabbitohs. Always here, plenty of representatives here as we look at Alex Robertson establishing that jab early. Left hook there by Chad Scott. He wears one again. Right hand by Chaddy Scott in the blue. Another little left cross.
Oh, nice little uppercut there from Chad as they go to town on
Jeez,
each other.
he looks in good nick, Chaddy, doesn't he?
Yeah, they both do actually. And Alex Robinson, 27 years of age. He drives at the ferry, so he's working on the harbour day in, day out. He's been in the MUA for 7 years. He's fighting in War on the Wharves to test himself, and he shouts out to those who have supported him. All the way from the Hunter Valley he's from.
There you go, ferry driver. He'd be on some good coin down there, Brownie, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Down at the ferries, I reckon that wouldn't be a bad paying job. Yeah, the other bloke who's a mate of ours, Brownie. We worked with him for 13 years down there on the docks there. Chaddy Scott, 33 years of age. He's a sparky in the maintenance side of things. Started on the other side with us, slugging it out in the ITVs and the machines, and he was even a deck foreman there at one stage, wasn't he, Chaddy? As he wears a left hand there, Alex Robinson of Chad Scott, and he's been the aggressor here, Chaddy Scott, no doubt about it.
Yeah, he certainly has, chaps, and he's got a nice little jab. He's got a bit of a reach advantage on Alex Robinson. As now a lot of nervous energy have gone out the window now, and very important that they stick to what they've been training to do, and that's hold their hands up. You don't want to be getting hit late in the round.
He's certainly landing a lot of punches here, Chaddy.
It's like anything in sport, defence wins games, and it's no different in this boxing game. If you can defend the opposition punches.
Oh, real snapping jab there by Chad. It's brought up.
Work.
He's starting to put a little flurry together here, Chaddy. Combinations of punch saved by the bell there, Alex Robinson, the 27-year-old ferry driver.
And chaps, I just want to give a shout out to the corner there of Chaddy Scott, the great Brian Wilmot. Now he is a world-class corner man. They reckon he is one of the best in the world. He's travelled the world in his profession. He does work down there with us in the MUA down there at DP World Port Botany, and let me tell you, he's worked with all of the greats.
Yeah, Brian, he's certainly worked with them all, mate, down there. There's plenty of nights you think, where's Brian? And he's not there, but he's out there. And then you turn on the boxing, he's in the corner or something.
He's in Las Vegas. Or
yeah, he could be anywhere, mate. He's Jeff Harding, I think it was. He was had a big influence on Jeff Harding's career. He went over, they had that massive underdog win over there in France where he come back with a world title and no one expected it. And look, Jamie Withers, the other bloke in there, hoping to get him up at one stage. He's fought on some of the biggest cards in Australian boxing history, including the Mundine Danny Green fight at the Sydney Football Stadium as we get into round two. Chaddy Scott looking to build on round one as he lands a right hand there again, sticks that left jab out there.
I just seen Jamie's instructions, and he was telling Chad just to breathe. You've got to breathe through this situation. As like we said, there's a lot of nervous energy that goes in here, and if you can just steady yourself, breathe through the situation, I'm sure you'll come out on top.
Yeah, shout out to all the ferry crew down there, including Trent Miller, one of the Dellos down there. He's a champion and one of the most staunch MUA members you will find. As Chaddy Scott lands a right hand, goes in for the right uppercut, just tags him with a couple of nice little straight punches there. He's getting the job done here, Chaddy Scott, the 33-year-old Sparky from DP World Port Botany down here in Sydney. Bit of a surfer too, Chaddy.
Yeah, that jab is just sneaking through and hitting Alex Robinson right on the button. And a shout out to Dave McElhenney. It's his birthday coming up. Dave Macca, proud MUA member. Well, I don't know for how many years. He's just retired. But a shout out to you, Macca. Not sure where you're watching it from. I know you spent a lot of time up the coast.
Yeah, I saw Macca today, yeah.
It's a great night here at the Juniors Kingsford. Proud supporters of the Rabbitohs Radio podcast. If you haven't joined or subscribed to our YouTube channel, be sure to. Plenty of South Sydney content as Chad Scott goes to work here on Alex Robinson, the Sydney ferry driver down there on the Sydney Harbour. Chad Scott, the electrician from Port Botany.
He's been landing just consistent punches for these first couple of rounds. The referee giving a standing 8 count because he has made a fair bit of contact here, Chatty. He's been impressive in rounds 1 and 2 here. War on the Wharves, number 9, down at the South Juniors, saved by the bell there. The 27-year-old ferry driver, Alex Robertson, mate.
It's been a good contest, this one, chaps.
Mate, I reckon it's...
Not the heavyweights,
Well, I think they've landed probably more punches than a lot of the other fights.
They certainly have.
Is that a fair assessment, Brownie? Look, this is sponsored by MUA National Office again, this one, Brownie.
And the amateurs of the boxing, chaps, is scored on how many times you hit the opponent, you know what I mean? And I think Chad has done that. I think he's got through on many occasions and hit Alex Robertson. But yeah, in saying that, it's been a good fight as both fighters get instructions. And like you said, that.
And you see that experience in the corner that has been invaluable for the Hawaiians from the ILWU 142, Brownie. The boys from DP World, Bob Botany, two of the most experienced guys down there. Given a great. They're trying to roll up this crowd, mate. You got a shout out there, Brownie?
Yeah, shout out to Bruiser. He said, lucky Les Scott isn't there. The bar would be busy. Oh, well, let me tell you, Les Scott is here. And let me tell you, the bar is busy.
And we've also got Adam Peake said, Brownie, can you breathe, please, mate?
Yeah.
Take a breath, he said. See, Brownie has been fired up. He loves the fights, Brownie.
Well,
he's got fighting in the blood. Let's go back to Darby Brown. Brownie, tell us a bit about him as we kick off this round 3 contest.
Yeah, Darby Brown, my great uncle, has been inducted into the Australian Hall of Fame. He fought in the late 50s. Australian champion, like you said, chaps. We've got boxing in the blood.
Chad he's landing some big shots here, Brownie. He's got the overhand right working. Robertson, nice little left jab. Stuck that left jab out. He's going to go back, give him another standing 8 count. The referee here has done a pretty good job to maintain the fighter's safety. They're doing and she's waved this one off, Brownie. She's seen enough. There was some big punches thrown there by Chad Buster Scott, I think his nickname was, wasn't it, Brownie?
Yeah, it certainly was.
Chad Buster Scott.
Well done to Chad. And look, congratulations to Alex Robinson as well. Like we said, chaps, it takes a lot of commitment, a lot of effort to get into the ring here. And
no, he done well.
Congratulations to both fighters.
Yeah, well, he was getting tagged with that right hand. You can see he's got a bit of swelling over the right eye. He's probably a little bit bigger than Chad. Might have a little bit of height advantage. He's a little bit thicker. But Chad's done the work. I know he's been down there at PCYC putting the work in. And
wasn't he overseas a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, but he was training over there, mate. Yeah, he's not a big drinker, Chaddy Scott, so he's put the big ones in.
There he is. He's got a lot of support here.